Hey, this is Carl, and today we're going to unbox a very big statue. So stay tuned. So as a thank you to the channel supporters and new supporters, I will be giving away these two statues. To know more, click the card above here or check out the description below. So like I said in the intro, this is quite a big statue. I've already removed it from its shipper box simply because it's quite impossible for me to unbox it solo. So I have to remove it from the shipper so it's easier here, as you can see. So the statue came in a black foam, but it didn't come with velcro straps. It's just with this packaging tape. It's quite okay, but I would have preferred if it was with velcro straps. And it also included a art print by Malvida, forgot. But I think he is also a Filipino. I think I've contacted him before, but he doesn't get commissions anymore, or maybe he was quite busy that time. So this statue is actually quite old. It's from 2019, but it took me some time to be able to purchase him, and I'm glad I did because it was actually the last two pieces, and currently it's now sold out. I even wanted to give this away. I wanted to buy a different statue and give it away later on this year, but it's already sold out, and might as well choose a different statue for that. So yeah, so I guess we could start the unboxing. Since you've already seen the art print, it's actually a Dormmamu statue. And since I keep saying it's a huge box, might as well give you the dimensions of the box. So it is 30 inches by 25 inches by 26.5 inches. So it's that big. It doesn't even fit one of the doors here at home. So I have to find other ways to get the box inside the house into the studio. So it also came with this power brick on the top. So I guess it has light up features, but we'll see more of that later. And we'll try to look for the base first, if that's even possible. Okay. I think that's hard. We'll just do it later. Okay. Let's start with one of the biggest stuff here. And it's actually Dormmamu's cape. It actually is pretty light. There's a lot of textures in the inside, as you can see. Some lines, or I don't know, here at the back. There's also some orange linings to his cape. Yeah, it's actually very light, like really light. I'm quite impressed, and I'm happy that it didn't came broken. Next is we have one of the monster's arm. I think it was called Mindless. I'm not sure, but here we have his arms. It's black with some purple highlights on some of the spike thing here on his shoulder, as well as here on his forearm and some on his knuckles. Okay. I'm going to run out of space pretty soon since it's quite big. Okay, so we have Dormmamu's right arm, and the paint here is actually like the galaxy, very cosmic looking. It's black with some orange, yellow, and browns, then some stars. And we have a translucent red or yellow fire thing on his right hand. So I'm guessing this is the one that's gonna light up, since the key here on the shoulder does look like it has something that can transmit energy. Again, we have one of the monster's arms. This is again a right arm. It's very muscular, very big muscles, very consistent paint and sculpt.
So we have Dormammu's left arm. It's actually like a copy paste from the right one. Same effect, the paint, and as well as the translucent resin on his right hand and left hand to emphasize his power. Last on the box is Dormammu himself. Okay, it's actually pretty heavy. Dormammu almost came in one piece, except the arms. The statue itself is actually very heavy. The paint is very similar to that of his arms, but there are no like cosmic or galaxy type of paint to his torso and lowers. But there are some here on his shoulder pads. He is heavily wrapped. I think his head is quite fragile. There you go. So his head is actually also made out of translucent resin, like red, orange, and yellow. Looks pretty cool. You can still see his face. It's not removable, and he does have these spikes here, which is actually very fragile looking. That it has a lot of foam inside. Very well packaged since nothing came broke. Hopefully nothing's wrong with the base as well. So yeah, I need to put this aside first since I'm already running out of space. Oh, there's only 2 layers. So might as well get the base first. The base is very big. So the base is this big, guys. It's quite heavy as well. I'm glad it didn't came broken because I saw Mr. X's video and his base was broken. So I'm glad that mine came in one piece. So I can't really see what's inside the sticker. Anyway, it's very heavy. Moving on to the last piece, and it's another, it's like a cloud thing. It's part of the base. Yeah, okay. So that's the last stuff in the box. So Dormammu does have a key and peg on his left boot, which will go here, the base. Okay, there you go. Dormammu is actually kind of leaning forward a bit, but I think that's fine since it's very stable, it's very hard. Okay, let's put some of the arms. Okay, this one goes here. One of the right arms goes here. The seams are very visible for both of the monsters. That's too bad. Okay, let's put this cloud thing there. This very big cloud thing goes here on the front. Doesn't go all the way in, but it's very steady, so I think that's okay. Maybe let's put the arms first, and then the second one, and finally the cape. Oh, it's not actually a cape, it's part of his skirt, which goes here at the back. Okay, so there you go. We have completely assembled Dormammu.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
You've come to die.
Okay, so let's do some measurements for this statue. Obviously the head is the highest point of the statue, and that is at 27.5 inches. And as for the width, it's around let's see, around 25 inches more or less. And as for the depth of the statue, yeah, it's around 20 inches deep. Okay, so my first impressions for this statue is it's definitely not the best of paint jobs. I do not like how this Dormammu is painted, but the reason I bought this Dormammu because I actually want to have him repainted into a Marvel vs. Capcom or MVC type of Dormammu, since obviously this is not a comic accurate version of Dormammu or even the MCU version of Dormammu. So this is more or less an MVC, Marvel vs. Capcom type Dormammu, so I'm going to repaint him to look like that. And as for the base, this is just too massive for me. I'm definitely going to do a customized base, a museum type base for sure. Not sure if I could still include some of this cloud type effect on the base. If the sculptor can do it, then why not? If not, then I'm okay with the simple black round flat base. And speaking of base, I think the factory didn't do a great job on this. You could definitely see a lot of the sims on the head of the monsters on the base, as you can see here. Besides the sims on his arms, which is detachable anyway for these two monsters. This monster here on the front actually has a lot of sims on his arm, which is very bad here also at the top. I wish it would have been better for the people who love this base, but for me it's not really a big deal because, like I said, I want to make a customized base for this, since I do want to show Dormammu including his legs, because currently it's a bit covered right now. So yeah, after this video, I'm going to pack this guy up and going to ship it to the painter, and hopefully he can finish it this year. And I guess that's it for me. Like and subscribe. This is Carl, and see you in the next one.